Have you ever wondered why the Japanese people, despite living on small islands in the middle of the ocean, enjoy the longest healthy life expectancy in the world? In Okinawa, there are women in their 90s who still wake up early, cook breakfast, sweep their yards, and walk to the market every morning. Meanwhile, here in the United States, with advanced hospitals, supplements, and modern healthcare, most older adults lose their independence nearly a decade before they pass away. The truth is, the Japanese do not live long because of medicine, nor because of genetics, as many believe. Their secret lies in movement. Simple, gentle, consistent movement, woven into everyday life. How they sit for tea, how they walk through the garden, how they breathe when greeting the sunrise. The good news is, you can practice these movements too, right at home, regardless of your age or physical condition. Today, I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a geriatric physician with over 20 years of experience, and I'll share with you 6 simple exercises inspired by Japanese traditions that can help you stay strong, balanced, and independent for life. If you believe aging doesn't mean weakness, but an opportunity to restore your health naturally, type in the comments below. I'm starting today. 1. Gentle Seiza, the modified Japanese sitting posture. When we think about staying healthy after 60, most people immediately think of walking, yoga, or lightweight training. But few realize that one of the most powerful and elegant secrets behind Japanese vitality begins simply with the way they sit. Seiza, the traditional sitting posture used in Japanese tea ceremonies and martial arts, is not merely cultural, it's a deeply effective practice for balance, posture alignment, and core stability. A study published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science, 2019, found that maintaining a modified kneeling position for just 2 minutes a day can improve knee stability, activate core muscles, and enhance proprioception, which are crucial in preventing falls among older adults. The best part? You don't need to sit fully folded like the Japanese masters. You can place a soft cushion under your knees or sit on a low stool with your legs partially bent in a half-kneeling position. The key is to keep your spine upright, your head aligned with your back, and your breathing slow and steady. Start with 30 seconds each morning and gradually increase to 1 or 2 minutes as your comfort improves. Avoid leaning forward, tightening your shoulders, or sitting too deeply if you have knee issues. This is more than just a physical exercise. It's a form of moving meditation, a moment to reconnect with your own body and rebuild strength from the inside out. 2. Shikodachi, the sumo stance, safe adaptation for adults. Over 60. If there's one exercise that builds lower body strength, enhances reaction time, and stabilizes the hip and knee joints, it's shikodachi, or the sumo stance. This stance, deeply rooted in Japanese martial arts, trains the body to lower its center of gravity, open the hips, and remain grounded, ready for anything. When adapted safely for older adults, shikodachi becomes a powerful isometric exercise, meaning it strengthens muscles without movement, minimizing joint strain. A 2018 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity confirmed that isometric squats significantly improve quadriceps strength and knee stability after just 6 weeks of consistent practice in older adults. To perform it at home, stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, knees gently bent, and slowly lower your hips until your thighs are almost parallel to the floor, as if sitting on an invisible chair. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds, then rise back up slowly. Begin with 3 rounds per session and increase to 5 as your endurance grows. Keep your back straight, your core engaged, and never let your knees go past your toes. Avoid tensing your shoulders or neck, and use a table or wall for support if needed. The shikodachi stance doesn't just make your legs stronger, it reawakens your sense of body control and balance, empowering you to stay steady, confident, and independent well into your later years. 3. Kamae, relaxed standing stance, modified for older adults. When we talk about exercises for seniors, most people think of sitting down, walking, or gentle arm and leg stretches. But few realize that by simply standing correctly, you can lower blood pressure, align your spine, and reduce knee strain without even taking a step. In Japanese martial arts, kamae is the foundational stance, the quiet place where all movement begins. In geriatric medicine, we call it postural alignment, a crucial factor in maintaining functional independence after age 60. A 2021 study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that improving standing posture significantly boosted static balance scores in adults over 65 and reduced fall risk by up to 30% in just 8 weeks of consistent practice. To begin, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, toes angled slightly outward, head upright, eyes forward. Let your arms hang loosely by your sides or gently rest them in front of your abdomen. Feel your feet grounded, gently engage your core, and imagine your body as a solid pillar of strength. Start by holding this stance for 30 seconds at a time, repeating it 3 to 5 times throughout the day, especially in the morning or after long periods of sitting. If you feel unstable, stand near a wall or rest your hand lightly on a chair. Common mistakes include slouching the shoulders, leaning the head forward, or locking the knees. That's why you should breathe evenly and keep your upper body relaxed. This seemingly simple exercise teaches your body how to stand strong again, not just physically, but as a quiet declaration that says, I am still in charge of my life. 4. Slow kata, gentle martial flow, adapted for adults over 60. When people hear the word martial arts, they often picture speed, strength, and complex strikes. But for older adults, martial practice is no longer about combat. It's about reconnection between the mind and the body. In traditional Japanese arts, kata refers to prearranged movement sequences that are repeated and refined. When practiced slowly, they become deliberate, controlled, meditative movements that help restore balance, coordination, and neuromuscular integration. A 2020 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience confirmed that structured, slow movement training can improve balance, enhance cognitive function, and even reduce dementia risk in adults over 65 by stimulating motor cortex connectivity and bodily awareness. To get started, choose a simple sequence of 3 to 5 basic moves. Step forward, lift your arms to chest height, gently rotate your hips, and step back to the starting position. Perform the entire sequence 3 times slower than your normal pace. Imagine you're moving through water. Nothing rushed, every motion intentional, grounded in full awareness. Practice 2 to 3 rounds each session, preferably in the morning or late afternoon when your body feels most relaxed. And don't worry if you've never studied martial arts. The goal isn't technical precision, but rather mindful presence in every gesture. Never let age convince you to stop moving. Let every step, every sweep of the hand become an expression of your inner strength, a strength you still carry within. 5. Zanshin, Mokuso, standing meditation in mindfulness. In the noise of modern life, we often forget a simple truth. The deepest recovery doesn't come from movement, but from intentional stillness. In Japanese martial tradition, there's a sacred moment before and after every match. The fighter stands still, eyes gently open, shoulders relaxed, breath slow and steady. This is known as zanshin or nyo mokuso. And while it may look like a ritual, it is in fact a powerful form of standing meditation, a practice that reconnects your mind, your body, and the present moment. For older adults, this is more than calming. It's life-enhancing. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry and Neurology in 2017 found that just 5 minutes of daily standing meditation significantly improved parasympathetic nervous system regulation, lowered blood pressure, stabilized heart rate, and enhanced sleep quality in adults over 60. To begin, stand upright with your feet parallel and hip-width apart. Keep your head aligned, eyes softly focused forward, and hands resting lightly on your abdomen or hips. Let your shoulders relax and bring full attention to the sensation of your feet grounding into the floor. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this breathing cycle 5 times, approximately 2 minutes. If needed, Stand near a wall or place a chair behind you for safety. And don't overthink it. Let your body be your teacher. Zanshin is not just meditation, it is a state of readiness where older adults can stand in the midst of life, grounded, steady, and fully present in each moment. 6. Wall squat. Static strength for aging legs. No muscle group is more essential to senior independence than the thighs and glutes. They are the foundation for everything: getting out of bed, stepping into the shower, or catching your balance after a small trip. The wall squat, also known as the static wall sit, is one of the simplest yet most effective exercises to maintain and rebuild lower body strength after age 60. This movement has been widely used in rehabilitation programs across the U.S. and validated by clinical evidence. A 2016 study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy reported that performing wall squats 3 to 4 times per week for 6 weeks led to significant improvements in lower limb strength and a reduction in fall risk among older adults. To begin, stand with your back against a wall, feet shoulder-width apart, and positioned about 12 to 16 inches, 30 cm to 40 centimeters, knees turned away from the wall. Slowly slide your body down until your knees are bent at about a 90-degree angle, or slightly less, depending on your comfort. It should feel like you're sitting on an invisible chair. Hold this position for 10 to 20 seconds when starting out, and gradually build up to 30,045 seconds as your endurance improves. Make sure your back stays pressed firmly to the wall, your shoulders relaxed, and your knees do not extend past your toes. If you have weak knees or lower back discomfort, place a soft cushion behind your back to ease the pressure. This exercise not only builds physical strength, it also restores confidence in your body, reminding you that no matter your age, you can still stand strong and take charge of every step you take. If you're ready to begin, here is a 7-day functional fitness plan designed specifically for adults over 60, aimed at improving strength, flexibility, and long-term independence, all from the comfort of your home. Each session takes only 15 to 20 minutes, requires no equipment, and is fully adaptable for those with joint pain, mobility limitations, or low endurance. We'll alternate between 2 focus groups: 3 days devoted to lower body strength with shikodachi, wall squats, and gentle seiza, and 3 days dedicated to balance, postural control, and mindful recovery through kamae, slow kata, and zanshin. 1 day each week will be for active rest, light walking, gentle stretching, or simply taking 10 minutes to breathe deeply and reconnect with your body. To stay safe, always begin with a 3 to 5 minute warm-up, such as marching in place or gentle joint rotations, and finish each session with basic cool-down stretches to relieve muscle tension and support circulation. According to the American College of Sports Medicine 2222, older adults should start with low intensity and progress by gradually increasing either repetitions or duration each week, never both at once. Most importantly, listen to your body. If you feel pain, tingling, dizziness, or instability, stop immediately and consult your physician. This is not a race. It's a daily journey to rebuild your body's self-reliance through patience, consistency, and compassion toward yourself. Before beginning any exercise program over 60, the most important question isn't how long or how hard you train. It's whether you understand your body's limits. If you have a history of heart disease, hypertension, osteoporosis, joint degeneration, or are taking medications that affect balance, consult your doctor or a physical therapist first. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, recommends that seniors engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week, combining strength, balance, and flexibility training. But that doesn't mean you have to do it all in one day. It means spreading the effort throughout the week, in manageable doses, always guided by how your body feels. Set up a safe workout space, a flat surface, good lighting, and support nearby, such as a chair or wall. Warm up thoroughly and never hold your breath during static movements. To boost your progress, support your muscles with adequate protein, calcium, vitamin D, and deep sleep. Because, as shown in a 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, muscle repair in older adults happens primarily during sleep, especially when there is sufficient intake of amino acids and foundational micronutrients. If you stay consistent with these gentle daily practices, pair them with a thoughtful diet and a positive mindset, then your 60s, 70s, and even 80s won't mark a decline, but a new beginning, where you live actively, healthfully, and independently all the way through your later years. Aging is inevitable, but decline is optional. And every minute you spend moving the right way, even just one posture each morning, is a declaration that you are still living intentionally, strongly, and in full ownership of your body. In over 20 years working with older adults in the U.S., I've seen countless transformations sparked by one simple habit: learning how to stand tall, breathe deeply, and move with awareness. If today's exercises inspired you, and you believe there's still time to be strong, clear-minded, and independent for life, comment below, "I'm starting today." And if you'd like to continue this natural, medication-free journey with me, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. At Senior Health Zone, we share weekly workouts, evidence-based health tips, and holistic strategies for longevity that's not just about years, but about quality. Let's age with intention, strength, and clarity. Together, one day at a time.